Hey guys, welcome back to Aligned Souls Tarot. I'm Lindsay, and today we're going to be doing the next 3 to 5 days for you guys. Nothing specific, just kind of whatever comes out sort of situation. Mostly the ones that I have done so far have been about relationships, so that seems to be like the message that needs to come through. But I'm not like exclusively doing that. So like if family comes through, finances, career, whatever the case may be, we'll go with it. The last read I did was really interesting. There was zero structure to it. I haven't done one like that in a long time. So that was cool. It was really refreshing. So, Cancers, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Check out the description box below. Subscribe, hit the like button, comment, all that really good stuff. I do plan on doing giveaways when we hit 100 subscribers, so the more the merrier. Again, if you're new, that giveaway is not just going to be things tarot related. It's healing mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. It comes off the basis of my brand, which is Lindsey Alexis Coaching, and more specifically the healing lifestyle. I'm not taking applications or anything for that right now, just because I'm still in school and things are still kind of crazy. But you can check all that out in the description box if you are interested for future reference. Extended reads are down below as well. I'm not doing an extended read today because I have been going very deeply into each read that I have done. But if you want to subscribe to that, the link for that is also in the description box. Any of the decks that I use today are in the description box as well. Besides this one, this is a new one. It's the Moonology Manifestation Oracle deck. Kind of different from the usual Moonology cards that you see. So there's like affirmations and things like that in here, and we will use that later on in the read. So Cancer, let's go ahead and get started. Remember that because this is a general read, it's not only you that's watching it, so some things may resonate, some things may not resonate. So don't try to make it fit. Take what works, leave the rest. If nothing resonates, guys, come back in a week or two and check again. Remember, divine timing is at play. Not everybody's on the same timeline. So there might have been something that changed within that week's time frame that makes this more relevant. But for most of you, it should, at least some of it, resonate in some way, shape, or form. All right. So next 3 to 5 days for my Cancerians. This does kind of already feel like a relationship. However, we could totally go with a job situation. We'll see as more of these cards come out. I'm not going to take these, but we'll take a look at these real quick. Let's see. 2 of Cups, Empress, 8 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. Okay. I can kind of see that with what we already have on the board too. So if this is a relationship, like I said, I'm going to put those back. If this is a relationship, basically what I'm getting is it was something that you were very passionate about, something you had high hopes for. And they're telling me that 2 things I'm getting is the grass isn't always greener on the other side, and I'm also getting oh shoot, it just left me. Grass greener. Things aren't always as they seem. Okay, so with that said, however, I do feel like there is hope still being held out when it comes to this situation. And I do think that it is possible to do a reconciliation. I don't know why I couldn't say that correctly. But it is possible to heal from, you guys are healing from this, like, as we speak. But it is you know, going to require some effort to make this work. Okay? But I do feel like a soul tie, not necessarily twin flame-ish. I'm not getting that quite yet. Although that, I mean, it could be, okay, yeah, see, you guys, see, we have this coming out still. It would not surprise me if you got the Two of Cups out at some point. And you got the Ace of Cups. Okay, so we're going to stop right there. Just double check real quick. Anything else? Alright, didn't think so. Alright, bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Swords in reverse, which is actually a really good card to have with this. So, like I was saying, like I feel like you guys are really tied to something. It could be career. You have a couple of Pentacles out here. You have the Eight of Pentacles here and then the Ten of Pentacles here. But that's it. Most of it is passion. Most of it is things that deal with relationships. Okay, so really quickly, if it is work for you or career for you, real quick, like I said, it's something that I feel like you haven't achieved the goal that you had in mind yet. So you feel like you have to keep like fighting for it, but it feels like the more that you fight for it, the more stuck you become. I feel like you might have lost sight of the end goal or the end game, is what they're telling me. And you need to put down your defenses. You need to be more open-minded, connect with spirit, intuition, release, control, surrender, those types of things, so that you can regain passion and the right direction and the alignment that's needed for this job to come through, for this stuff to not accumulate, to like be prosperous. Okay, but it's don't stop holding out hope on it once you find that direction again. Like I feel like you veered off the path a little bit in this, and you will definitely come back to center. It is going to take, like I said, some work, but you do have some clarity coming through. It will come together, and that passion will be restored. So don't continue to worry about it. Like surrender to it, and it'll all happen in divine timing, and just tune into spirit, tune into your spirit guides, and they will guide you on how to go about step by step until you get to that end game, right? For those of you that this is a relationship and this more resonates for you as a relationship, I do feel like there was a split in the connection. I feel like you continue to fight for the situation, and the person that you are fighting for is not necessarily fighting back for the relationship. It could be because they were the ones who stepped away from it. Ultimately, I feel like there's healing that has to be done. I think I already mentioned that. But there is something of the past, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a past relationship per se, partnership. It could be family trauma. It could be any sort of experience that happens. But there's something underlining beneath the surface. Like there's something, underneath the surface that caused this divide to happen, and that is what needs to be healed. So you have to put down this, they're telling me stoicness, but I'm really not getting stoicness, even though they're telling me that. So that could resonate for some of you. But you need to put down your guard and be open again more to your spirit guides and spirit and universe and the way things are supposed to happen. You're meant to surrender control in things, because in a relationship, it's not just you, it's you and this other person. You don't have control over their thoughts, their actions, their reactions. They're on their own life path, and I think that's kind of something that's hard to kind contemplate over, because you want to keep trying and you want to keep fighting for this person. You want to keep showing this person that you are interested, that it is to you worth fighting for this connection. But at the same time, there's things within you that probably needs to be healed, and there's things within them that needs to be healed as well. And so recognizing the fact that you don't have control over their aspect of the dynamic. You only have control over your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, and your reactions, okay? So releasing that control, releasing them from the situation, if they have walked away from the situation, is ultimately what you need to do, because that is going to give them time and space to heal whatever they need to heal. They will come. You have to trust in the divine. You have to trust in divine timing. You have to trust in their spirit guides and your spirit guides, that these lessons are brought to the surface and that things will be healed in due time on both ends of the scale, even though you don't see it happening necessarily, okay? So there's a trust factor here. And again, you're just being asked to surrender this control. You only have control over how you act and respond, okay? But don't lose hope, okay? Do not lose hope, because it says here with these that there is a coming together. There is going to be a rebirth of this connection, but it is going to take work as far as healing what's been broken, okay? And I feel like you guys are gaining that clarity, and once that clarity is fully gained on both sides, that's when this will come back together. All right, guys. Let's see. Okay, I keep getting drawn to these. So we'll do this and we'll see what other messages come through. I feel strongly for most of you this is a relationship read, and not necessarily a career read, but like I said, for those of you that feel that way, I don't know what's just happened here. Sorry, for those of you that feel that way, that it is a career read for you, you know, same aspect there, like surrender that control. All right. Okay, so you got a lot that just flipped here, so we'll read these as is. Okay, so again, you have the Four of Cups. Again, you have the Star here. You have the Nine of Swords again, and you have the Five of Coins. So again, this is just more clarification on the fact that this person walked out, and I feel like it keeps, or you walked out. Remember, energies are reversible, so what I say may apply specifically to you, the watcher, but it could also apply to the other person. So roles can be reversed, or some aspects could be for you, and some aspects could be for your other person. So just, again, apply it how you see it fits best for your situation. But definitely a split in that connection, and there's this reminiscence of that happening. There's like okay, well, you know, I'm still hoping that this is going to come through, and you guys think heavily about this. I feel like you're trying to manifest this back, and Spirit's telling me like manifestation is not going to work on this case, because this person has already been there, and now it's like lessons have been learned, and now that healing needs to occur so that they do come back in. So they're telling me like manifestation, or the attempt to manifest things, is just you trying to be in control again. You're not manifesting this person because it's the mindset of alignment and what's best for the both of you. You're trying to manifest this person because you still want to be in control of the situation. All right, so they're saying like that's not going to work. So yeah, again, there's just this surrendering aspect. So let's keep going. Okay, you got the High Priestess again. She is in the upright this time. Same thing, like it just follow your guides, you know. They're there to guide you for all intents and purposes. Like, yeah, here's the manifestation, right? Trust your instincts. Like, don't try to make this happen. Be confident in your own power. They're telling me like you possess how do I put this? You possess an energy within you that is powerful enough to align yourself to where that other person will feel that alignment and therefore return. Okay, I hope that makes sense. It's like you're the one who's leading the path here. So this could be a twin flame situation if that is the case. The Magician here, see if I can get 1 or 2 cards on him real quick. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, 7 of Swords. There's definitely, look, 10 of Cups again here. There's definitely a return. There's definitely a looking back on the situation, a reflection. Yeah, okay, wait, hold on 1 second. I just want to double check that that's where that's supposed to be. And guys, if you're new to this channel, you're like, why is she flipping this card this way? Because I feel like sometimes when I question if it's in the right position. Okay, see, there's this, oh, hold on. Okay, whoa, I'm getting way ahead of myself. Okay, when I do that, when I flip them like that, it is so that the universe and my spirit guides and ancestors or whatever is in the reading right now, whoever is in the reading, can stop that card how I'm meant to read it. Okay, I saw it on another tarot reader doing it. I thought it was a great idea. With that said, this one for me keeps coming out sideways. So it doesn't matter how many times I spin it, it comes out sideways, which tells me that because this is incoming communication, it's the thought of speaking, that there's this back and forth energy of, do I do it or do I not do it? How do I go about saying, what do I say? This sort of confusion around what to say, how to say it, when to say it, okay? So it's not like this person doesn't want to say something to you. It's just they don't know how and they don't know the proper time. The moon is here in the background with the 7 of Swords. So again, that kind of like healing energy, the going within and digging up what is not in alignment, what needs healed, what is that subconscious level of things that are supposed to be your lessons learned. Okay, going within and healing. That is what you have control over. You have control over going within and healing. With that said, with the 7 of Swords though, is you're holding on to all of these things and you're like, how do I go back and pick up those 2 swords, right? But your burdens are full, basically. And you need to focus, and like this is weird because I haven't gotten this before ever when I look at this card, but these swords, like all of these swords, like they're not coming out of her in any way, shape, or form. It looks like they're like all stabbed into her chest, which is kind of scary to actually say and notice. But yeah, I feel like it's like you are like, let's see, if you did that, that would be a 5 of Swords. And 5 of Swords is the like kind of being suspicious. And let me see if I can find it real quick. Anyways, so you have 5 swords that are like stabbing you in the chest. So I kind of feel like there's a lot of things in turn. Here's the 5 of Swords right here. So it's kind of like this devious kind of card. It's like watching from afar. So I feel like there are things within yourself that you are not necessarily open to diving deep in and being open and honest with yourself about. And that's why the moon is here. Okay, that's why the moon's like being illuminated is there's just a lot of healing before you can go back and pick up these other 2 swords, which is in turn the communication with your person. Okay, there's healing that has to be done. The 10 of Cups also came out in regards to the manifestation. And again, I feel like your ultimate goal is to have that person that is your end-all be-all person. And I feel like you can find that within this person. But again, you both have to surrender control of the situation and you have to do your own healing. Bottom of the deck, you do have the 3 of Cups. It is in the reverse. And you have the Moon, and you have the Ace of Swords, and these are all the cards that I've basically already talked to you about. Is, you know, you have to heal yourself so that this can come through. Because right now all of these are showing stagnancy, because you aren't, it's not that you're not confident in yourself, you're going about it the wrong way. You're doing it in a controlling manner, not for the highest good of both parties. Okay, give me 1 second, guys, real quick. Sorry. All right, guys, sorry about that. I just had to plug my computer in. Okay, I am going to get some of your manifestation cards, and then I will close the read with the messages from your person that I have created. Since I do resonate more with this being a relationship message, we will do that. Alright, these I do not read in the reverse. They're not meant to be read in the reverse because they're manifestation cards. So, let's see what comes through. Again, the next 3 to 5 days. You guys are going to be shocked. I can tell you that already. I'll do one more. Oh, I guess I could have done bottom of the deck, but... Okay, so I'm actually, let me pull that one out. I'm not gonna read all of these because the message is pretty clear. Yeah, okay. Okay, so first one that came out was Go Deeper, right? And it's this greenish blue card. So definitely heart chakra here. There's a lot of green on the board as well. But Go Deeper, new moon in Scorpio. And that's pretty much everything that we've talked about, guys, is there's this internal subconscious something that is holding you guys back. And it's going to be different for everybody who watches this. So the recommendation is, yes, go deeper. Go into yourself deeper. And I will read that one because I'm pretty sure that's a good one to read. Then you got first quarter moon in Leo. And it says to be humble. So this is basically about being nice to yourself and not allowing your ego to take over. Being in control is your ego. Okay, so I feel like by going deeper with this card, you're going to in turn result in being more humble because you're going to take your ego out of the situation, which leads us to this card. That is the last quarter moon in Pisces, and it says talk less, feel more, which makes total sense with how this card here, the Princess of Swords, was flipping sideways, is because there's this communication that like one of you wants to have, but now's not the time. Now is not the time for communication. Now is the time for healing. So it's saying it's asking for you to feel more. I will read that card to you as well. Oh, and I totally forgot this one was here. And then last on the bottom of the deck, before I shuffled it again, it said full moon in Gemini, embrace the flow of life. Okay. And again, that deals with that controlling aspect that I'm feeling for you guys right now. You're trying to control a situation because you're trying to still fight for something that needs healing. Okay, it's broken. Either you are broken, they are broken, or you both are broken, but it needs fixed. And you can't fix it by fighting for it. You have to fix it by fixing yourself first. Okay, and that's where this embrace the flow of life is surrender to what comes next and heal yourself in that process and trust in that process. So let's go ahead and read these two, new moon in Scorpio and last quarter moon in Pisces. And hopefully that'll help further the read for you guys. Let's see, new moon in Scorpio. Okay. You're regaining control of a situation that cut deep. You've moved through your fears and can now see where the issue has come from. Now isn't the time to gloss over the facts. Rather, it's time for you to face your darkest concerns and go deeper. Your situation may need to crumble before it can be renewed. Magic is called for. It's crucial to stay strong now. Sexually, it's time to reach for true communion with your partner. Financially, this is a blessed time to work with someone on a joint venture. It's time to release a grudge. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to sex, money, or an obsession you've been grappling with. Know that you're magic. Clear out negativity to supercharge your manifesting powers. I don't know why I couldn't say that. It says you can call on Archangel Jeremiah, who helps with us to review our lives. You can channel the energy of Pluto, which is the guiding planet of Scorpio. Or you can, it's the same thing that I just said originally, Archangel Jeremiah. Okay, anyways, your manifestation affirmation. Life goes in cycles and my life is now regenerating. Okay. Yes, okay, that's everything for that page. And then full moon in Gemini. So guys, that card, again, it's like the same message just keeps coming through. There's this need to surrender, to figure out how to heal within yourself, and then by doing so, this will come back through because you are magic. You do have magic within you. Let's see. Okay, embrace the flow of life. Have you been fast talking lately, or is someone trying to fast talk you? Wait a minute, that I totally did the wrong. Okay, I guess I'm reading this one. This is this one, the one that was the bottom of the deck. So I guess I'm meant to read that one to you guys. Your best bet could simply be to keep quiet for a while. You or someone else in this situation needs some space. Taking a moment out of the constant carry on will allow you to see what's going on. There's a tug of war between worrying about all the details of how to solve your issue and taking a moment to get some more perspective. Again, this is also a perspective card, by the way, the Hangman. So normally I just do confusion or clarity, but this is also like changing your perspective, like because you're hanging upside down in a different way. So that's cool that that says that in here, and it's also on the board. A lot of things are. Okay. Let life flow. Gratitude will help. It's a good time to change your mind about someone or something. Strike a balance between talking rings around people and seeing what they have to teach you. It's important to accept where you are so you can move to where you want to be. Bergamot essential oil is good to use. You can call on Saraswati, the Hindu goddess. She will bring you divine wisdom and the right words for your situation. Your manifestation affirmation says, I share kind, loving words with the people in my life. Okay, and then this is the one I had intended on reading to you guys, which is last quarter in Pisces. Again, so that card resonated too, guys. That's two cards that have pretty much aligned with what we've talked about already. Hopefully I can find Pisces. It's the last one. Okay, talk less, feel more. The danger in your current situation is that you're going to be really good at starting things and less good at finishing them. This card suggests that you need to talk less and feel more. Didn't we just... With this one, it mentioned, I swear it just mentioned that too, right? Like, talking less. Okay. Anyways, so rather than telling people what you want now, feel your feelings about what you want. What comes up? Do you believe in yourself or not? Perhaps you started strong but are running out of steam. If so, go within and ask yourself how committed you are to your goals. Remember that it's okay to change your mind. One of the current energies is all about feelings and the other is in its head. Where are you? Can you meld the two? That's the way. Why ruin a moment with words? Sometimes feelings are enough. It's good to talk, but it's also good just to be. Let's see. It says using the crystals purple fluorite, labradorite, sodalite, amethyst, desert rose, selenite, or celestite could help you in meditation. or near you while you're trying to work through your situation. Visualize a lustrous gold light swirling around you while you meditate. Your manifestation affirmation for this says, I feel all my feelings and it feels good. There's a time and a place for conversation. Okay? Okay, Cancer. So, with that said, let's get some of these, what your person wants you to know, cards, or what they want to say, what their higher self wants you to know, thoughts, feelings, all that really good messagey stuff that we like and we come for tarot for, right? But so far, I hope that this really helps you guys. I hope you can see a different perspective as far as, you know, going about trying to manifest this person back into your life versus healing yourself first and hoping for the highest alignment between the two of you. Okay, there is a difference. And I hope that you guys find what needs to be healed within you so that you can walk that path, so that you can be the leader in this, so that this will come back around. It's always good to heal yourself, and you'll feel better afterwards. And like it said, sometimes things have to crumble in order for them to be rebuilt in a more stable fashion. It's definitely a hard lesson to learn, so I feel for you guys as you transition into this, okay? So messages from your person. What would they like you to know? What does their higher self want you to know? What are their thoughts, feelings, wants, desires? You guys have. I can't wait to give you a gift when I see you again. And you also have, can I see you tonight? I need to see you soon. We'll get a couple more. And then we will close the read, Cancer. Okay, this one says, if I could save you, I would, but you don't need saving. You are stronger than you believe. And guys, that one right there, that totally resonates with this whole aspect of surrendering and needing that healing. I feel like you have an attachment to this person, and that's why you keep fighting for this connection, is because this is it. Right? You want them to save you, but nobody's going to save you except for you. And you are powerful and magical enough to do that. And you have to have faith in that. Let's see. We are one. You are my twin. I trust in this. Okay, so maybe this is a twin flame connection for some of you. This one says... This one is kind of contradictory here. So it says, we can only make this work in another lifetime. And then it says, if I could write you letters every day, I would. So, don't freak out. When this card comes through, it's either A, because you guys have had other lifetimes together and this person is recognizing that and you made it work in a previous lifetime and they're trying to make it work in this one. But the fact that the writing letters every day, if I could, I would, came through is I feel like they don't know how to express. Okay, and it also landed on top of this lovely Princess of Swords that we keep coming back to. And they're noting that it's green as well. So, a couple of things. Let's unpack this. This person is trying to find the right words to say. They're trying to find the right words to say from the heart and not from the ego. But they can't because their heart is broken. Not necessarily that you broke it, but there is some past trauma there that does need healing. So until that heart is healed in that aspect, they are not going to be able to write the words or say the words that need to be said and how they need to be said. So because there's this blockage there, is why they are feeling like we can only make this work in another lifetime, because it seems impossible to heal, but it isn't. But when you jump in and you start healing and you kind of project that onto this person, like you don't have to be like, go up to this person and be like, hey, I'm healing, like this is what I'm doing, you should do it too. That's controlling, and they're probably gonna look at you like you're crazy if you do that. So you do you. this person intuitively and energetically will follow, and they will know how to get through these obstacles that they feel are too much for them. Okay, going back to the Seven of Swords, it feels like a lot right now because it is a lot. But until you start clearing that energy out and actually healing it is when you can start making those steps forward, and your person will be able to make those steps forward as well. Okay? Definitely feeling twin vibes now that I have said all of that, and like all of that has come through me for you to hear. Okay. I will come to you in your dreams. You will know the truth. And that came with, please do not give up on us. Have faith. Surrender. And then it's telling me to keep going, which is weird. But you are home to me. We create our own world together. Everything else melts away when I'm with you. All right, last one. I can't believe you continue to choose me. You are more than I deserve. And then the bottom of the deck says, you are like sunshine on a cold, rainy day. Please stay. So yes, there's hope here. This hope is coming through. You know, there's some clarity here. There's definitely the need to heal. There's definitely the need to find strength within. All of the things that we have talked about with the tarot cards and the manifestation cards, it's all here in these cards as well. So definitely big messages. Surrender, heal. They will follow. Don't be controlling. You will figure this out. Tune into your guides. Okay, Cancer. So that's everything that I have for you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get to that 100 subscribers mark. Tell your friends and family about it if you think that they would benefit from any of the messages, not necessarily in this reading, but any of the readings here on Aligned Souls Tarot. And again, don't forget to check out the description box, okay? All right, guys, I will see you later.